Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.
Sanibonani, unjani, makadi. Hello everyone, welcome back to another broadcast of the African Diaspora News Channel with me, your host, Maritawana, aka Pocahontas, Sithole Imali. And if you're just joining us for the first time, you're most definitely welcome. Please do like, share, and subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell for more content. Now today we are talking about a South African actress, a black South African actress who was interviewed by a TV and radio personality by the name of Relebohile Mabosha. And what happened was, basically this TV host was, asking her about, why exactly she doesn't identify as black. And this South African actress goes by the name of Mari Molefe van Heerden. So she was actually adopted by a white family that her grandmother worked for as a maid. And so she actually explains in this interview that she doesn't actually identify as black. She's being asked about her background and so forth and the stuff she's achieved for herself. But the most thing that attracts people to the title, especially the title, which is actually transracial, I actually don't know if that word actually exists. She's described as a transracial. I don't know if that actually can exist. But she says she doesn't identify as black. So we're going to play this very short audio clip of her explaining.
It's difficult because I don't identify as being black. Also, like, I was brought up white, so I couldn't learn how to be black. So now, from the beginning, I was raised white. I never had to learn how to eat with my hands, something simple. I always thought of marrying a white man. So I can't, it's not like I can't identify with being black. It's just I never learned how to. And I never had the opportunity to learn from black people. So I'm white.
Well, I'm sure you saw that clip, and I'm sure quite a number of you were actually shocked by what she said. At the very beginning, also at the interview, she also said that she's never dated a black guy, and she'll never also date, a black guy. She'd rather just stick to dating white guys. So she actually mentions a part where she says she'll be eating, that whole thing of eating with your hands. I know a number of people who eat, like a number of white people who actually eat food with their hands. It's not just us black people who eat food with our hands. And the fact that she's saying she can't relate to any of, she can't relate to any black people. Okay, why didn't the white family then try and get her, to socialize with other black children as she was growing up? Why did the grandmother actually do that? And that she doesn't even speak her grandmother's language, which is Tswana or Sotho. She doesn't even speak the language, Why didn't they try and get her to embrace her, her culture, the traditions, the language and so forth, rather than just identify as, end up identifying as white? These are the repercussions also of, not wanting to, teach your child their own languages, because this girl, obviously she has self-hate for herself, for her to say she doesn't identify as, as black. I mean, she literally has braids in her hair. Her skin is just like mine. It's probably just the only difference that she talks kind of, she doesn't talk like a lot of, black people in South Africa, But the fact that you're raised by white people, because I know quite a number of people who were adopted by white people, and they still try and go back to their African roots and find out, to learn their languages and their culture and tradition. That's not an excuse for her to go back and find out her own African roots. It is not an excuse because you were adopted by a white family. And the unfortunate thing is she's completely oblivious to the racism and white supremacy that is out there. And she's going to suffer the hard way. Well, that is it from me. That's all I had to say. Please do let us know what you think in the comment section about this, South African actress. And of course, do not hesitate to get in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram. We are at African Diaspora News Channel. And we are also on Twitter at AFR Diaspora News. I myself, Maritawana, I also have my own YouTube channel by the name of DJ Wokahantas from House of Stones. That is DJ Wokahantas from House of Stones, where I talk about relationships, current social issues, past events, as well as Black empowerment. So from me and the team, it's bye for now. I'll see you in the next broadcast.